Feel the sun, watch it rise over cold blue crystal skies. Catch the wind, join the crew, and see the big white blue on another adventure.
Special guest Rudolph here. I would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm tired from flying all over the world last night. That's a lot of work. The fat guy seems to think it's easy. He gets to hang out in the sled all night, eating cookies and drinking eggnog. Would you believe he called me Dasher? I think there was something in that eggnog. Anyways, I figured when I got home, all you viewers would like a little recap on the year, since there's not been a lot of Another Adventure episodes, but there's been some great footage and great adventures.
Holly, there's a pier in front of us.
Oh my god!
Holly, there's a pier in front of us.
It's so pretty!
There's a pier.
Wow! We made it! Go Bridge!
I'm glad we're not
In the beginning of the
there.
year, we decided to stay south for the season and focus on giving Another Adventure some much needed TLC.
Let's go see what's rolling around the bilge.
When I saved Another Adventure nearly 6 years prior, there was some rudder damage I have been putting off way too long.
What's up, Holly?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. After completely removing the rudder and doing a full inspection, and in need of bottom paint anyways, I decided it was time. Boatyard time, that is. So we sail even further south. We decide to haul out in Trinidad, where parts and storage are the most affordable in the Caribbean, and off through an epic start with a sunfish dolphin sail, unlike any other. Sitting just inches off the water on the sunfish, with dozens and dozens of dolphins soaring around us and underneath. You can see him right here under the boat. Like he's right here, under the boat. He's just cruising with us. Playtime is short-lived as we get super serious about tearing everything apart. Once the rudder is out and split open, we tear it down to the bare post and take that to a machine shop where they begin building us a brand new rudder post from scratch. But that's not all. A brand new 2-inch piece of mahogany is put into the windlass locker and sealed and painted fresh as new. Then the windlass is overhauled with all new seals as well, and a little paint job. And then on to the cockpit, of course, that you all have been looking at in such disrepair for so long. Got a few more layers of fiberglass, sealed, fared smooth as a baby's bottom, and then a few layers of paint. And of course, we couldn't forget the floor, all freshly sealed in teak with brand new skid. Oh, what a makeover and a change this was. Plus, varnish, 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 and more varnish! Through hulls, keel bolt maintenance, even more solar, new wiring, new inverters, chargers, out with the old analog, in with the new digital. After all that hard work, it was time to shake a little tail feather at the Trinidad Carnival, and then off to a mud volcano. Yes, I said a mud volcano. And of course there were waterfalls. Oh, I love waterfalls. Running a bit low on funds after nearly $8,000 in the boatyard and still wanting to paint the decks, sides, and bottom of the boat, of course. Not to mention I was a little late for my annual visit with Grandma. We decided to leave Another Adventure where we thought she would be safe and fly out for some visits with family and a few weeks of work. Little did I know, and as most of you are now aware of, that was the last time I saw Another Adventure. As the epic year took a turn for the worst, and COVID took its toll on the world, Trinidad closed its borders 6 days after we left, and remain closed today. I have high hopes of returning to Another Adventure one day, but in an unstable country, highly influenced by Venezuela, and a boatyard bill soaring to astronomical proportions, I'm not holding my breath. Life was tough for a month or two for me and James. We bounced from couch to couch and boat to boat in places that we really didn't feel entirely welcome because COVID was scaring everyone. It was a pretty rough couple months. It came as a huge relief when we found a close friend of ours who was actually in need of a boat sitter, and us in need of a boat. It was a perfect match. So for about 4 months, we got a home to call our own. And with hurricane season 2020 just beginning, it was time to head south.
Oh man.
Oh, James.
Oh, man.
Oh no, what happened? What is
happened? Oh, I caught.
What happened?
Oh, what happened is you caught a fish, Holly.
Oh, look at that cute little mahi.
And then I
And then
caught
what happened?
a bigger fish.
Whoa! Fish on the boat! Dinner.
Ceviche time.
Awesome. Hey, honey. How would you like to be hand-fed tuna poke while you're filleting a mahi? It's a beautiful evening. And them fishing poles caught us some dinner. Whoa! Wait a minute. James, what is that?
Oh, we got another adventure. I mean, another mahi.
That is another adventure.
Mahi number 3.
Mahi number 3.
Day number 2.
Day number 2. We're doing good. Hey, Buttercup.
What's going on?
How would you like some mahi number 2 ceviche while you fillet mahi number 3?
Don't mind if I do.
Ow. Life on the sea, living on the sea. This is Cheez-It encrusted mahi.
That's a decent size. Pretty girl. Alright, let's give her a drink.
We ended up catching so many mahi on that trip that we were actually throwing them back, which is a first for me in my life. I believe the total number was 7 before we ran out of space in the refrigerator, and a tuna, not to mention dozens of these little greater amberjacks.
Amberjack 94 for the day.
Upon arriving in Martinique for our remaining 11 days of quarantine, we had mahi sandwiches, steak mahi, pickled mahi, mahi jerky, mahi ceviche, more steak mahi, more jerky mahi, grilled mahi, fried mahi. You name it, we made mahi out of it.
Yep. Took some real brute strength to get here, so I got some brute to replenish. Celebratory brute cider.
Woohoo!
You ready?
I am. Are you gonna hit me? Ah, you almost did.
Good evening. Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
Je m'appelle James.
Ah. Je m'appelle Ali. Where are we going, James?
Going on an adventure.
Ooh. Ooh. Sweet?
Ooh, sweet.
Ooh, sweet? No, that's I. Ooh.
We're going.
Avalon.
We're gonna go see some mangroves.
Where are we going?
La Mer mangroves.
The mangroves. We're also practicing French, if you can't tell.
Mama said, don't go near that river. Don't be hanging around old Catfish Down.
James, what are we on the search for?
A search for the golden sandwich. It's on a baguette that's perfectly cooked in a special French oven. So we're looking for it in the mangroves. Don't scare it.
Hey.
Thirsty?
Hi, pretty girl. Hi. How are you? Look at her. Oh my goodness, she just came over here to say hi. Hi, pretty girl.
We'll work our way around to you.
Hi, pretty girl. Hey. Hey, mama. Up the creek in Martinique. And we got a cow pal. How cool is that? She came right over to the dinghy to say hi. What's up, pretty girl?
Looks like a pretty cool rock. I wonder what the view is on top of that over there.
What rock?
Yeah, it looks like it kind of juts out, kind of like a P-tone.
That rock? We should check out that rock.
Yeah.
So we were off to check out that rock. What is that?
Look, there's rock climbing here.
Oh, that is it. I saw it on Google Satellite. You can see the shade cast. That's cool. The other side,
It
thank goodness,
goes.
is a bit less steep.
Oh, wow.
And up, and away.
See the land.
That is a way sketchy climb. Just like we like it, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just enough adventure.
Yeah.
I think we're almost there though.
That's the rest of the way up. Tell me how you feel, James.
I feel like I'm higher than a mountain.
That's for you,
I
Matt.
don't want my hat to blow off.
Yeah, tighten that thing. Yeah, you won't get it back. Here's Windy. It's a good lunch spot. With an epic view. From straight down there. Look at that. There's the rope you climb up. Boop. Just goes over the edge. I don't want to lean that far out. Crazy town. Just a wee bit prickly up here. The rock climb was just the first of many epic hikes around the island. James is retrieving our chariot. Oh, cool. This trail's full of all sorts of twists and turns. Yeah.
Bye, civilization.
Hands down, my most favorite part of hiking Martinique and many of the Caribbean islands is the foraging. Oh my goodness, the fruits. You want it? Oh, so close! From the fresh guava to breadfruit, starfruit, canips, passion fruits, mangoes, papayas, soursop, pomegranates, sour oranges, golden apples, limes, and so much more. Eating healthy was definitely on the agenda. Secluding ourselves from the crazy world to slow down and take in some of the finer things in life was definitely just what the doctor ordered. I even had my very first mongoose sighting. Oh wait, there's the mongoose. And when we weren't social distancing on a trail somewhere, we were grocery shopping at, well, the reef, of course. We didn't have a pole spear, so I found an aluminum rod and ground a tip on and then improvised a band. I'm happy to report the very first shot I ever took put dinner on the table. Followed by so many other fish. Little fish, big fish, some fish so big they wouldn't fit in the pan or the oven. But we made a bonfire, wrapped them in aluminum foil, and shared it with the whole anchorage. As with every another adventure episode, we'd like to send a very motivational message through this video. After Holly and James were off to a rough start this year, losing their home, they stayed positive, worked hard, and galloped on through like they were driving a sleigh. So don't forget, you too can do anything you put your mind to.